Today's first scenario. The platoon has been ordered to escort an Afghan dignitary through hostile Taliban territory. Lieutenant Cox will protect the VIP in the middle of his convoy. In the real theater, this would be a treacherous journey. Many of the trainers have fought in Afghanistan. They've rigged up a gauntlet of realistic ambushes. Role players outfitted with AK-47s and a mock suicide bomber.
So what you want to do is you're going to keep it concealed as much as you can, get it close enough to the your target as possible, and then detonate.
So open it up.
Open it up and then
let it go.
Let it go.
Good luck. Actors have been coached to play Afghan villagers.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is two guys are gonna go right to the front corners of the vehicle, and they're gonna start searching off on 45-degree angles.
Sergeant Jamie Lewis, one of the platoon's Afghanistan veterans, reminds the rookies why proper dismounts can mean the difference between life and death.
Everything needs to be checked. There could be guys hiding behind these berms. There could be a big bomb there or something. Who knows?
The platoon rolls into the first mock Afghan village. The challenge: figure out quickly if the locals are friendly or hostile. But the trainers create a diversion.
Charlie, 1-1, stop. The official vehicle seems like it's broken down.
A couple of soldiers scramble to fix the politician's stalled vehicle.
I got a driver here who's a pretty good mechanic. Want me to have him have a look at it?
If you'd like.
All right. Validate.
Lieutenant Cox orders his men to keep curious villagers at a safe distance.
I want all these civilians pushed out of the cordon. Push them back.
Corporal Evan Sopp, the platoon's youngest soldier, is pumped for action.
Back up! Back up!
And he makes a classic rookie mistake.
Stop!
He loses his cool with the civilians, and these villagers are calm compared to what's waiting down the road.
Hop back left side, ambush, over.
Lieutenant Cox and his platoon are escorting a VIP across a test course full of hidden dangers.
Mount up!
They've managed to get the dignitary's stalled vehicle up and running. They close in on the next village. Cox orders his men to dismount and proceed on foot.
He wants us to proceed dismounted?
Yes.
Okay. Slowly, nice and slow, okay? You gotta keep up with us.
One of the platoon's experienced sergeants questions the order of his young commander. Outside their vehicle, his men are exposed and vulnerable.
Keep your eyes on your front. Okay, check your arcs. Nice and slow!
Look out.
They've just spotted someone suspicious up ahead in the village.
Beware! There's one person hiding behind it. Keep taking out. 1-1 Bravo, 1-1 Alpha. I want you to cordon off that area. We'll move up now.
The platoon's lead vehicle edges forward right into the village.
Nice and slow, Burden!
That's when a trainer steps forward to throw the platoon its next challenge.
Just been involved in a car accident? You caused it?
The scenario: Cox's men have caused an accident with a local vehicle. 2 civilians have been injured.
We've just encountered a vehicle accident within the village. We're going in to assess the casualties now.
Sergeant Mike Dwyer, another Afghanistan veteran. He knows what can happen in this situation.
Martin, get some high ground there.
He sends one of the machine gunners to high ground, where he has the best chance to spot and suppress the enemy. Private Dan Martin, age 25.
My job is to just keep the heads down and hopefully while I'm doing that, take a couple guys out as well. So.
Martin stands bolt upright. Easy pickings for an enemy sniper.
I want a Bravo contact left side. Ambush, over. You see him?
A training officer steps in and informs Martin he's been hit.
Where are you? You're dead? Sorry to hear that.
For the rest of this exercise, Private Martin is dead. Minus a machine gunner, the platoon is now more vulnerable. As Lieutenant Cox tries to get control of the battle space,
Okay, push up 10 meters, clear it. Don't go any farther than that.
another attack. The mock suicide bomber steps out of the shadows and pulls the pin. A trainer hands out casualty cards, telling 3 soldiers they've been injured.
Get me Charlie up here!
Cox orders his men to control the civilians.
Okay, get them, push them back. We'll deal with these casualties. Squeeze back and push back! Okay.
Warrant Rodenizer is one of the guys hurt by the suicide bomb, but he's busy trying to save the other 2 more seriously injured soldiers.
What do you got?
Okay, I got one serious arterial bleeder. I put a tourniquet on him right now. I got a shrapnel to the right side, serious bleeder. I just put a pressure drainage on him. I'm myself, calf wound. I put a pressure drainage on me. I'm a walking wounded right now.
Okay.
As the rookie soldiers try to control the unruly locals, the civilians raise the pressure, convincingly. Corporal Derek Pinozzo seems unsure of how to deal with them. With no translator, the situation boils up.
I'm back! More!
And Corporal Evan Sopp loses his cool. Again.
Back up! Hey! Hey! Back up! Back up!
Major Oberworth is not impressed. The trainers call end X, end of exercise.
Okay, fellas, take those weapons, make them safe, okay?
Now, the after-action review. First up, Lieutenant Cox. A trainer asks him to explain why he sent his men into the village on foot.
What did push you to do so?
Just to make sure that's secure as we're going through, because it is a village, so there's things that we're not going to be seeing once we're in the lab. So we got a section out to clear the route up.
What is a downside of doing that?
You take your guys out of their armor and leave them exposed to fire.
Turns out, in this case, Cox did not make the wrong decision. His soldiers had less protection on foot, but they had a better chance of spotting the enemy. Next point. If you are dismounted, always take proper cover. Private Martin didn't and paid the price.
I just saw a guy pop up and I heard him shoot, and then I started to return fire, but I guess when the staff came up and told me I was dead first. It's a real eye-opener for me. If that was real, I would have been dead, so, you know, I gotta be careful now.
Corporal Sopp is reminded, dial down the emotion. Overreacting can get innocent people killed.
We are by nature very aggressive. We got our glasses on, our ballistic protection, our helmets and everything else. We're gonna look very aggressive to the civilians, all right? So what you wanna do is, if there's no reason to be threatening, then don't. Try and gauge their posture before you come out and jam a rifle in their face.
Sometimes I'm a little too aggressive. By the end of that situation, though, I did learn a word from them, Elja, it's back. So I was telling them to move back, and then they were cooperating. So sometimes aggression isn't always key.
They're only halfway through day 1 of desert training. This afternoon, they'll come face to face with the enemy's deadliest trap. It's been an action-packed morning for the soldiers of Lieutenant Cox's platoon. They're escorting an Afghan dignitary through a test course rigged with Taliban scenarios. And there's a deadly one buried up ahead. One of the platoon's light armored vehicles sets off a mock roadside bomb.
This is 1-1, contact ID, wait out.
Hidden snipers open fire.
All call signs, 1-1, punch through, punch through, punch through.
1-3, Charlie.
Got some casualties, okay? Listen up. Your mobility killed, your engine destroyed, the front 2 tires are destroyed.